Dabuz, unsponsored Dabuz, coming off of, I'd say an okay performance at Frostbite. And the gentleman that stole my lunch menu on stream earlier in Juice.
Look, no offense, but you got chain snatched.
Look, man, listen, if he ever 3-stocks me again, he's uninvited to every birthday party I ever had for the rest of my life. You hear that, Zamir? Nonetheless, we're gonna get into it right now.
You know, he'll make that up money matching every ZSS in America. That's all in the hood. But paralyze it right off the jump. And to think that this is what's jerking the curtain for top 8, Dabuz and Juice is the startup. That's not bad, man. We have a streak of just quality smash ready for you, and only in Tri-State, my friend.
Yeah, man. So this is gonna be interesting. This is a matchup that in Smash 4, I didn't think it was that bad for Olimar. I think the recipe to beat ZSS in the past was being this very small, low-profiling character that can make the most out of whiff grab punishes. Olimar fits all that criteria, pretty well. Especially now in this game where he has moves like up smash shutter, plus on block, combo into itself, combo into other things, as well as fight the bullies, do your homework. Nonetheless, ZSS is kind of weird though. Like, where she's worse in certain aspects of the game, she's also a lot more of a well-rounded character. She's not like the all-or-nothing grab character anymore. Like, she can kind of box it too. She can kind of, do a lot of other stuff. She's got tech chase stuff she can work with. But nonetheless, Dabuz wasting no time at all. I mean, that first stock off.
To be fair, the DI that you needed to even stay alive sitting at 174 was pretty impeccable. But at the same time, you saw, Juice stopped in his tracks. Dabuz, whatever machine is grinding in Juice's head, ground to a halt. Dabuz throwing a wrench and a few Pikmin to go along with it into the gears. And now, as he gets in a disadvantage, such a hard target to try to poke with that side B. Going to be very tough for Juice to use one of his main kill options.
There we go. It's like you were just saying, Stu. Gets the tipper hitbox of the side B. Again, another move that ZSS didn't really use a lot of in Smash 4, unless they're trying to, make somebody feel bad about themselves. But has become one of her best tools, not only to kill, but also if you get the inside hit that sends you upwards, it can help combo into other things that she has.
This is true, but this is Olimar you're talking about. You're not going to get the most in terms of combos at her, and that takes a lot out of Juice's sales. So, it's a ZSS very combo reliant character, I would say, and you can do your chip damage for sure, but you want to get it all in chunks, generally speaking, just so you can get that head of steam. And nice grab, but I would think for Juice to win this, his win condition would have to be you play this basically the same way that you play as Swordy. Is like, what are you going to do? Try to punish those landings as much as possible.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh my!
He's already at 70. So many numbers, Stu. I can't even count.
Dabuz going off.
Yeah, Dabuz had a power play lineup right there with both the purple Pikmin and the white Pikmin. White Pikmin doing the most damage when they're latched onto you, actually. Those things hit really hard. And as you can see immediately, Juice is already on the ropes here on his last stock. So, yeah. And Dabuz obviously has the kill confirm online. He does have the blue Pikmin to assist with those grabs. Gonna try to hold on to it for as long as he can.
The high recovery there from Dabuz, wisely scouted from Dabuz as Juice looking for an angle that simply was not there, and Dabuz not finding anything on the ledge guard. Wasn't necessarily looking for anything, but that side B certainly killing once again, and he's gotten both of those on the ground in neutral, and yeah, not a whole lot you can do about that. Purple Pikmin to the face, getting the KO, and taking game 1 on behalf of Dabuz.
Yeah, and I was going to say, even if Dabuz let that stock kind of linger for a little bit, there really isn't the fear of ZSS grabbing you and killing you at alarmingly low percents anymore, just because, the vertical combo game of ZSS has been gutted completely. Obviously things like boost kick and, her smash attack still kill. Like I said, she's a lot more of a more well-rounded character in that aspect, where, she has tech chase stuff with forward throw, up throw can kill sometimes, and obviously things like plasma whip and forward air, nair are things that work really well.
Right.
But like I said, the pedigree to be really good against a character like ZSS, being a smaller target to hit, as well as being able to punish whiff grabs very nicely. And to be honest, Juice didn't even miss that many grabs. It's just that when Dabuz had the Pikmin management right, he was just eating a lot of damage for it. So we shall see if Smashville makes any sort of a difference here. But that up smash, Stu, one of the most potent, like, you know, offensive options in the entire game. Like I said, being able to combo into itself at low percents, you know, combo into aerials at those middle to high percents. It's just, and with the right Pikmin lineup, you're looking at a quick 50 to 60 damage.
Exactly, and now is Juice trying to get literally anything going, being forced to resort to those nairs in neutral, having to approach Dabuz, and really that means a lot of running into those Pikmin, not being able to shield. This ain't Smash 4 anymore. You can't just run up and shield.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, a little bit of that.
That's what's so weird, man. Like, you have to, I can speak for this just from playing Juice, but like, it's a huge readjustment of how to fight this character, and Dabuz is really doing it the right way, as the up throw will get the job done. Again, he's just kind of skirting in a range where he's not going to get hit by anything crazy. And Juice, you know, obviously he's been securing the kills, but the hard part for him is when the lead slips away from him, he's having a hard time just being able to, you know, readjust and stop the bleeding. See him, again, going for the deep kill off there, but Dabuz recovering at just a high enough angle to where ZSS, even with those super high jumps, isn't going to be able to reach.
Eventually, Juice is going to have to scout that out and adjust accordingly. However, has that yellow Pikmin on him. That's not going to do him any favors. And now Dabuz looking to engage on the platform. Juice thinks better of it, and back to the stage they go. Now, Dabuz, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how Juice gets in here, especially in the face of that back air. That is just brutal on the part of Dabuz, and he's still hanging on to all three of these. Still
minus
has 2
one of those.
stocks.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, we're paid to talk, man, not paid to do math.
Exactly. Yeah, it's numbers are hard, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Olimar only has what, like 4 Pikmin? Yeah. Nah, 3.
It's one of those.
But that's what I mean. The hard part for Juice here is, I think the big thing that's been killing him is just the residual damage from those Pikmin. He's not doing enough to get them off him when it matters. Again, just going to get a bunch of those up airs for his trouble, but like I said, gone is that vertical killing threat of Zero Suit Samus, so all Dabuz really has to worry about is just how he's going to land and, like, you know, reset the neutral. Like I said, this residual Pikmin damage is doing him a lot of good right now, but unfortunately for Juice, he hasn't really been able to manage that very well.
Yeah, it's just a shame. Like, by the time you're able to even get in and start your offensive initiatives, you're up to 70 or 80%. And he does collect that second stock, so 2 successive stocks for Bros Calamity Esports' very own Juice. Unfortunately, what?
I was saying to Jesus, I was like, that's a lot of damage, my
Yeah,
God.
I mean, seriously, just piling it on. When it rains, it pours, and an absolutely torrential downpour from
man.
Dabuz to go up 2-0.
Yeah, on both last stocks, Juice had started the last stock against Dabuz at 137% and 119% respectively. So he's getting the kills, but once Dabuz takes the lead, it's just impossible to yank it away from him. So Juice needs to find a better way to get started, like, a little stronger in these stocks, but also deal with the residual damage of these, of the Pikmin damage. Stick with the ZSS, though. Like we said, Juice does have a couple of other characters up his arsenal. The stage is legal here? I thought the stage wasn't legal.
Yoshi? Interesting.
Huh.
I don't know if it's legal in Jersey.
I don't know anymore, man. All I know is
This is your state. How do you not know?
Well, sit down, Stu. Have a drink.
Okay.
So, here's what's... I think it is illegal? Are we... Hey, they gentlemen to it, obviously, but... I don't know.
Yeah,
More or less, man, I feel like the slant of ledges here aren't really good at... I don't know. I feel like Olimar doesn't really have to worry about that because the Pikmin ride the trajectory of the ledge, so... Nonetheless, though, that Juice is going to pay the consequences and lose that stock very early.
Randall, where are you?
He's in a better place now.
Oh, no. Rest in peace, Randall. I can't believe they actually buffed Randall in Ultimate. Like, he's bigger in this game.
Yeah, it's a shame that Shy Guys bring food with them. Whoever thought that was a good idea should be fired.
Honestly.
Nonetheless, man, Dabuz just continuing his onslaught right now. That's what I mean. Making good use out of the pulling hitbox of the Plasma Whip. But again, Dabuz just hasn't really been, like, you know, he hasn't really had the opportunity to sweat in this set. Like, Juice is very clearly having trouble dealing with this Pikmin damage and just like the sheer damage output that this character can do sometimes. Sweet God, that was so scary.
Yeah, no, I mean, by the time Juice gets anything going, he's into these super high percentages, and all it takes is one big hit to finish it off. Dabuz has given him absolutely nothing in terms of opportunities with which to work, except for that rocket kick off of the top. And Juice, oh really, the taunts coming out from Juice, trying to will himself back into this thing.
That ZSS taunt is me when I finish my dessert. Wow, that was great use of the whistle into the up air right there. So we can completely ignore the horrible joke that I just made, but that was really great situational awareness there from Dabuz.
You and I both, man. Hey, shout outs to Brownie Guy in the lobby.
Yo,
seriously,
that's my guy.
That is that's our guy, man. That's Tri-States.
So Dabuz really just has to play this last stock clean, and he's gonna move on in the winners finals. Man, see, these Pikmin are stubborn little guys, man.
Yeah, no, they do not go down without a fight, and I mean, frankly, you're having to fight through them before you even touch Olimar. Hence the 55% damage being suffered on only his second stock.
Yeah, and Dabuz has a super powerful lineup right now with 2 purples and a red. Any strong attack that he does is probably going to end Juice's winner's bracket right now. As does the up smash and a swift 3-0 from Dabuz as he moves on into winners finals.
Indeed, and not a whole lot with which to work in terms of opportunity for Juice, but that's really a testament to just how clean a player Dabuz is. It's just one of those deals where, I mean, when you can't approach, you can't even sit back because you're dealing with projectiles that are just being tossed at you relentlessly.